I spent 20 years measuring my progress by looking sideways at everyone else. And it was exhausting. And I still felt like I was trailing behind. If you're watching this in early January, you know what I'm talking about. Comparison season is in full swing. Everyone's posting their goals, their transformations, their new year, new me energy. And you're sitting there wondering, why do I feel so tired? Not inspired, just tired. This past year and a half, where I've been more intentional in my journey, I've uncovered a few things. Comparison can sometimes be healthy. Sometimes looking at what someone else is doing lets you know what's possible. Here's the difference between beneficial influence and perilous comparison: one expands you, and the other erases you. Beneficial influence says, wow, that's interesting. I can learn from that. Perilous comparison hits you in the chest and tells you you're not enough. When you're deep in comparison mode, your body knows before your mind catches up. Your chest tightens, your shoulders hunch up like you're bracing for impact, your jaw clenches. You're not just thinking you're behind, you're feeling it in your nervous system. But there's a line, and most of us don't see it until we're staring at ourselves in the mirror, wondering why we're a failure. Journaling has been a big part of my journey, but I've never been one to carry around a notebook and whip it out to explore my soul. Leaving myself voice memos has helped a lot, but I could never really tell how much progress I was making. I had good days and I had bad days. I figured I can't be the only one thinking like this. That's why I built the Sensory Anchor Library, because just stop comparing yourself doesn't work. Inside the library, you'll find practices organized by how you're feeling. If you're spiraling and in that high alert, heart racing panic, there are anchors for that. If you're in a fog, kind of in that stuck staring at the same email for 20 minutes, there are anchors for that. And if you're distracted, kind of in a low hum anxious, there's practices for that too. Each practice takes about 60 seconds. They're not meditation, they're not affirmations, they're body based tools that shift your nervous system in real time. It's the process and the sequencing that helps you start to feel safe, safe enough to trust yourself. Because self trust isn't built by convincing yourself you're good enough. It's built by learning to return to yourself instead of escaping to the soothing doom scroll. When you release the energy that's causing the comparison panic, you can recognize that you've crossed the line from inspiration to inadequacy. I'm so excited. The archive is now open, the library is free, and it's designed for the version of you that's tired of measuring yourself against someone else's highlight reel. You can access your somatic license below. Start with a quick reference guide in the How to Use This Library section. If you're ready to sequence your stress, claim your zero cost license below. Feel it before you fix it.